Yo, good morning, Fleet. How y'all doing this morning? I just want to tap back in with my Fleet mentality, Fleet. You know what I'm saying? Just checking back in. You know, being consistent, trying to do these videos every day. You know, I'm doing like a somewhat study on it to see how my channel grows. I see other people doing it, and I see the growth there and the potential for growth for me and you know, everybody else. So I'm just checking in. I'm gonna try to do this every day. I have a lot of stuff on my mind. I got a lot of stuff to talk about anyway. So before I get my day started, you know, I sit in the car for a minute and I just rant about whatever I have on my mind, you know, and I have to get this stuff off. I do have people that I talk to, you know, I have my conversation station, but at the same time, I want to talk to my community, you know what I mean? I want to talk to you guys, and I want to get you guys input on some of the things that I have on my mind. And today, there's several things, you know, there's a lot of things in the media. There's a lot of things that's going on, you know, in society, on a local level, on a national level, international level, and also just personally in my household and in my home and in my mind and my heart, all that stuff. So without further ado, let me just go ahead and just get this stuff off my mind and off my chest. And what I want to talk to you guys about today, and I'm going to try not to keep this video too long, but what I want to talk to you guys about today is working for nothing. So what I mean by that is, you know, the way inflation is right now and the cost of living, and a lot of our salaries are just not keeping up. So I call that, I guess I can call that, or it feels like you're just working for nothing sometimes, or that, you know, you're not broke, but you're like a step above broke. You know, and it just may be a feeling, but the way I can describe it is not being able to be comfortable financially, but not, you know, being to where you're behind so much that you can't pay your bills, that the lights are off or the water is off, or you can't pay your rent or your mortgage or your car note or something like that. Like being able to make sure you can keep the lights on, but not having much after that. You know what I mean? After you pay your bills, you don't really have enough money to enjoy your leisure time. So I think it's a very frustrating thing to go through and a very frustrating way to feel when you're working every day and you're putting in the hours, you're putting in the sweat equity, the time, and all your resources is going to bringing in the money that allows you to be able to pay your bills and that allow you to be able to, you know, just buy things and live, you know, buy grocery, things like that. And aside from that, there's really nothing left. And some of us, you know, some people can relate to just not even being able to pay those essentials. I mean, like literally going to work every day, even overtime, and not being able to pay your bills. And that's a very frustrating way to live. That's a very frustrating place to be mentally, psychologically, spiritually, emotionally, even physically, because there's a lot of wear and tear that goes on your body, and you don't get a lot of rest sometimes, and you look up and you're like, man, I can't enjoy my leisure time. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, there was somebody just kind of pulled up on the side of me. It was, you know, kind of close. But anyway, I was just speaking to him. I guess they see me making this YouTube video, and they like, who's in there talking to somebody? Oh, yeah, I'm talking to my community. That's right, I'm talking to you guys, and I want to get your input on this, and I want to see if, you know, because I've been there. I'm kind of there now, actually. So, you know, the salary that you know, we're making in our home is just not really cutting it. So, you know, we've all been there at some point in our life, and we work through it. So, you know, I'm not really too concerned at this point right now, but I do feel like I'm kind of working for nothing a lot of the times. It's like I come to work, I give my job pretty much all of my time and my energy, and what I get in return is not necessarily enough for me to feel like it's an equal trade. And, you know, some of that is my fault for, you know, even been in this position right now. But, you know, with the economy and the way things are going, you can throw in Trump and you can throw in whoever or whatever to blame. But man, this it's like the economy is kind of out of whack right now. I don't think we're in a recession. Don't know if we're heading towards a recession, but the price of everything is so much higher now. And when we're on our jobs and we get our evaluations or we get our cost of living raises, it just doesn't keep up with the cost of living. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes it's like you're working for nothing. I mean, really, really working for nothing. Like you're spinning your wheels. You're in the rat race, and you just like a hamster on the wheel, spinning and spinning and spinning, and you're just in place. Or, you know, I know you guys have seen the demonstration or illustration or example of like a donkey with fruit in front of it, and you know that's how the donkey keeps. That's how whoever's riding it is in control of the animal has it going where it wants it to go, what direction, the speed or whatever, because there's always constantly chasing that fruit that they're never gonna get. And sometimes it feels like that. It feels like society and the government or the powers that be has that fruit in front of us, and we're just chasing it and we're never getting anywhere. And sometimes we do feel like we're making strides and we're making progress, but sometimes we don't. And, you know, I'm kind of in that season right now, and I just had to get this stuff off my chest because it's, you know, I'm consistent. If you watch my videos, if you keep up with me, if you're a part of my fleet, if you subscribe, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, just consider hitting that subscription button, that subscribe button, man, and turning on your bell notifications. And I'm going to keep this content coming, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. And, you know, I'll do different things here and there, you know, but try to keep you guys engaged. And I hope I can see some of you guys in the comments. If you do see this video, I hope I can, you know, see some of you guys in the comments engaging and, you know, things like that. Kind of lost my train of thought. I don't want to get off subject too far, but I'm just going to go ahead and wrap the video up right now. This is just something I had to get off my chest. Working for nothing. It's like, you just feel like you're working for nothing. You're not really going anywhere. You're not getting anywhere. The bills far outweigh the income. And, you know, sometimes you can look at situations like that and look at people and say, hey, you put yourself in that position. But, man, things change. You know, things get more expensive. And sometimes we have to make those adjustments. And if you're waiting to see if something's going to change, if you're going to get a new job, or if you lost your job and you're going to get, you know, you're trying to get new employment, or, you know, you're waiting on a raise or something like that, and you just think things are going to look up for you, or maybe some of the prices are going to go down, like gas and food prices and, you know, taxes and stuff like that, and it just never comes. Then we have this little, little time of FUD, and that's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We don't know what's going to go. We don't know what's going to happen, what's going to go on. But at the same time, we have to prepare. We have to be proactive. We have to adjust. We have to pivot. And that's what we do as people. And, you know, with that being said, like I said, you know, just had to get it off my chest. Just had to rant about it a little bit to my community. Hey, maybe some of you guys can you know, drop some down in the comments. You can relate to this, or you may have some advice to get out of this situation for people like myself and others that may be watching this video, or that may be a part of this community or a part of your community. You know what I mean? So just drop it down in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. And until next time, and until the next video, peace.